Welcome back to the Frugal Gardener's Garden. We are under a heat advisory again. So I came out here early this morning. Well, early for me. It's about 9 o'clock. And I decided to make this video as a follow-up to the video that I made a few days ago about growing vegetables to offset your food budget. And the reason is because it never fails. I have friends and family who shall remain anonymous who do not have an actual garden or an actual spot to grow things. And so I'm going to explain what I've explained once before, or at least once before, that you can garden without having an in-ground garden. And not only that, the second point that I'm trying to make today, that I will make today, is there's still plenty of time. These are cherry tomatoes, and these cherry tomatoes are growing in a pot. Now, I took the time to, here's more cherry tomatoes, here and here, all through in here are cherry tomatoes. I took the time to look this up. The first frost date for me, I'm in zone 7A in West Virginia, and the first frost date is October the 25th, which, as you can see, it's 94 days from today. So there's still plenty of time to plant and grow food to help offset your food budget. And this is something that a lot of people don't really pay attention to. A lot of people make the assumption that, you know, you plant in the spring, you harvest in the summer, it's over, it's a wrap, and that's it. But now times have changed. Things are different because everything is more expensive now. So this is another list I put together, and that is things you can grow in 60 days or less. So I've already mentioned the cherry tomatoes, but this list, if I can hold this camera straight, also includes spinach, radishes. 30 days for me, I found is a minimum, but it's way less than 60. Bush beans, which I harvested a bunch of them from over here. I have to pull this out because when I harvested the bush beans, then the weeds came in and took over. But yes, you can do bush beans in a container. These were not, but I had pole beans. You can still see the poles. I had pole beans over here. They were in this section here. I just recently moved this. These are bell peppers. I just moved the whole container over here. But like I said, pole beans were in there until I recently harvested those. So yes, they could be put into a container. My gardening buddy, Keisha 8, has an entire garden that's above ground. Her entire garden is in containers. So I don't think it's an issue. I mean, I have a friend in my old neighborhood, Miss Nancy, and I spoke about her before. And she basically, she's in her 80s, and she has trash cans that she puts her fruit trees and other trees in, and sets them out in her driveway. Well, she doesn't set them out. Her brother sets them out, and they stay out in the sun all day, all summer, and that is obviously above ground. So we have a couple of more of these cherry tomatoes ripening up here. The Frugal daughter and Frugal granddaughter, Frugal grandbaby are going to be here again this weekend to help celebrate my birthday. So they love to go out and harvest these cherry tomatoes, and that's why I'm trying to hold off before they get here and let them do it. It's a little bit of a grandmother, mother, granddaughter situation. So that's always a fun time. So you mentioned spinach, radish, bush beans. There are some carrots. That's why there's the question mark there. Not all carrots. There's some carrots that you can grow in 60 days, which I have carrots growing in this white container here, and another one over here. If you're familiar with my channel, you've already seen those. And then there's bok choy, which a lot of people are not familiar with, which grows really fast. You can grow bok choy in 45 days. Remember now, you have plenty of time, 3 months before the first frost. So all this stuff you can grow, which will save on your budget. And, you know, it's something that is not going to take a long time or a lot to set up. And the last one is lettuce. Check that out, 60 days. 60 days to do lettuce. So there are people that are skeptical about being able to use these containers. You see the different sizes. I say containers because a lot of these are actual pots, but some of them are grow bags. This is a grow bag, and here are my peas coming up in an actual pot. And I'm not even going to go inside my garden oasis today because I was just sitting here on the last video, so you guys pretty much know what's going on inside here. But I'm showing this specifically so that you can see these are all containers. Yes, there is a raised bed in there, but I'm not, there it is. I'm not, that's not the topic today. You look here and all through here. Every single one of these are pots or containers. And again, I'm not focusing on this area here. All pots, all containers, all things you can grow. I mean, the things that I'm growing in here, like peppers, I don't think you can see that, but there's a couple of peppers growing in there. That's not on my list. Everything I showed you is a partial list of things you can grow in 90 days or less. So this is not going to be a very long video. I am basically trying to encourage you guys to grow some of your own food, a portion of your own food, to save yourself some money, to save yourself maybe a trip or two to the supermarket. And these are, I think these are Roma tomatoes here. I know the ones on the inside are. So at any rate, once again, here's my partial list. And I think you guys can, you don't have to go out and buy containers. Let me see if I can give you one. There is one of the peppers. Peppers are also now on the list, but the reason for me showing you this is to show you the grow bags. These grow bags come in a lot of different sizes, widths, heights, shapes. This one has seen better days. I've had this for years. Right now, I have potatoes growing in here. And this situation over here has got me a little perplexed. This is the biggest grow bag I have. And all of a sudden, all these mushrooms started showing up. So I don't know what the deal is with that. At any rate, I've shown you the smaller ones where the bell peppers are growing and something sort of in between. I'm probably going to have to move this. I might even have to get rid of this after this season. And this is the biggest one that I have. So that's it, guys, for today. I'll catch you guys on the next video in a couple days. Please share this and subscribe this video with your friends, because I have another special video coming up, which is also probably going to be the weirdest video that I've ever done before. And I don't want to say too much about it. I'm still working on it, but you'll know what I mean when you see it. I'm the Frugal Gardener. And remember what I always tell you guys: when you grow your own food, you'll always know where it comes from. Catch you in a few days with a new video.